Hi, I watched The Tasty Florida, and here's my review. The Tasty Florida is a Korean BL consisting of 8 episodes of 11 minutes. So Haewon moves to a guest house for his studies and starts working part-time in the restaurant, the Florida restaurant, that's located on the roof of his building. There he meets Baek-eun-kyu, the chef of the restaurant, and also the guy who helped him in the street when he arrived. I gave this drama 7.5 out of 10. When I read the summary online, I was a bit skeptical because it was mentioning, or at least making you think that it was going to be an enemy to lover story. And with 8 episodes of 11 minutes, I just couldn't get how they were going to be able to make such a story. But I don't know, I guess the summary was just really misleading because no, there's no story of enemies to lovers in this. Similarly to the drama I reviewed a bit before, that is My Sweet Dear, also a very short drama, it feels like the directors and scriptwriters or anyone in charge wanted to kind of create a full story in just 8 episodes of 11 minutes, which seems completely impossible. I already said it in this last review. I think they should really try to adapt the format they are doing, because you have to spend more time on at least developing the characters, to at least have something, because in such short time you can't have too many actions, you can't have too many things, so at least make us care for the characters, which they don't do at all in this story. Really, we know nothing about anyone. We don't know where they came from, we don't really know why they're here, just a tiny bit, kind of, but really we don't know much of anything at all. Because instead of doing that, maybe make us care more for the story by developing the characters more, they prefer to put a triangle. And I'm sorry, but a triangle for 8 episodes of 11 minutes. I really don't like triangles in the first place, usually, so in such a short drama I really don't see the point, and I really didn't like that they did that. That said, I still liked the story, I still kind of enjoyed it. For some reason I was really, I wouldn't say invested, but I was very interested in the 2 main characters. I actually wanted to see them more interact, kind of shyly, awkwardly, like it's kind of done in the drama, but at the same time not too much, because there's a rivalry with the other guy, which, like I said, would be so much better without. But yeah, for some reason I was still intrigued by them. I wanted to see them get closer, how they would do it and everything. So that's why in the end I still gave this drama a pretty good rating. Better rating than at least the other drama I watched, because yeah, I was intrigued, I was interested, I wanted to see more. It was not like the other drama where I had to pause every 5 minutes and it would be very difficult to come back. I think it was the chemistry between the characters. There was something between them, I don't know, that really pulled me inside and made me really want to see them. But yeah, because they wanted to put this triangle thing, it's not as good as it could have been. It's not the greatest BL, it's not even the best Korean BL, but it was decent and pretty nice. Like I said, I'm just really sad. It could have been more, in my opinion. And I think that's pretty much it, because like I said, it's a very, very short drama, so I really don't have much to say. I even thought, should I do it? Because I kind of said the same thing already in the previous video with My Sweet Dear, so I thought, is it really necessary to do one? Not necessarily a recommend, but if you don't have anything to watch, or if you want something easy and quick to watch, maybe something to fill time, you could watch it without any problem. It's so short anyway. It's like what, an hour? Yeah, a bit more, an hour and a half. So yeah, you have time for a movie, right? So yeah, honestly, just try it. I don't want to see it too much because at the same time I don't really like comparing, but if I have to compare the two dramas, this one, The Tasty Florida, and the other one, which is My Sweet Dear, then I would more recommend this one than the other one. But yeah, I'm already done about this one. Don't hesitate to tell me if you liked it, and if you watched both, did you prefer this one also? And yeah, that's about it. So it's a nice change since my videos are always so long, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!